When hiring someone, the worst thing you can do is to pick someone who's straight up rude. Well, I'm pretty sure no one has time for that kind of negativity. But what if the boss decides to go undercover to teach these creeps a good lesson? Well, this employee made everyone throw their claws at her. I mean, that's how frustrating she was. Turns out, apart from being Retro Fitness's manager, Jacqueline was also foul-mouthed. So let's head straight to this gym stationed in New Jersey with over 300,000 members. But wait till you meet the person who's running the place.
I'm Eric Casaburi. I'm the founder and CEO of Retro Fitness. Retro Fitness started out of frustration.
Just one guy running the entire place? Damn, now that's what a superhero looks like. Now our boss here is to check everything out and see how the employees are doing, and much to his dismay, one employee, aka Jacqueline, seems to have caught his eye. And well, it wasn't for all the right reasons. I mean, just take a look at this guy, you guys.
Some of that,
Right.
you know, but most of the time I'm kind of just like this. Here, all right.
So let me get this straight. Jacqueline had zero interest in the job, but she stuck to it anyway. Like seriously, this woman was absolutely unbothered by the business. What's more, she'd also turned the workplace into her personal space.
Taking pictures of myself. You can run your gym the way you want it to run.
Right.
You guys have to see Eric's reaction. It simply says it all. If you ask me, I think dude was questioning everything around him.
You can have your employees not take out their phone and take selfies all day, but that's what I like to do.
If someone may have a question.
I mean, any sane person would have had the same reaction. To make matters worse, the way she talks about her customers is just appalling. Like, excuse me? Don't forget, these people are the ones who drive the business, without whom you wouldn't even have the job in the first place. But you know what? Her attitude never failed to surprise me.
Be obnoxious. I'm not a slave. I don't work for you. I don't know what to do with some people. I just want to punch them in the face sometimes.
Wow, did she just say that? I can literally feel my blood boil. Like, has she always been like this? Not only is she hateful, but also wasteful, don't you think?
If you guys
I
like
dump
make
it out.
samples out of that, you don't offer it to the member
Nope,
at all. You just
dump it out.
Dump it out.
If they want it, they can take it, but if not, oh well.
Damn, that's a load of profit she just threw down the drain. What's more, she decided to be this total jerk to Eric, the boss who'd shown up as Barry. And yes, people had started to notice.
No, you're gonna do it the way I told you.
The way you told me. Okay, so we want 2 of these from you, right?
That's not a full
1
pump.
and a half. Okay.
But you're not gonna believe what she had to say about Barry.
I've been here for 2 years. You're so condescending and rude to me, I really can't stand it.
That's ironic. One user even pointed out saying how painful it was to watch Jackie being this mean biatch. Anyway, when confronted about her behavior by one of the customers, this is what happened.
I'm never mean. I'm not being mean.
Eric finally had enough. And Jackie, honey, I hope you're all ready for what's about to happen, cause it looks like you've ticked off the boss real bad. So Jackie was called over to the head office to share her feedback about Barry. And well, let's just say she wasn't all that sweet.
Rude. Condescending.
Really?
Yep, she didn't have anything nice to say about him. But guess how she reacted when Eric revealed the truth?
Got the same eyes.
What's more, when he confronted her about her attitude, instead of taking accountability, she had the audacity to deny it. Finally, here comes the moment we've all been waiting for.
I can't make it any more clear. I can't have you behind a counter like this. I'm disappointed, Jack. You have to part ways. There's nothing else I could do.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Whew, that was so satisfying. Finally, some justice served. Now, Jacqueline can go and be an awful person somewhere else while we talk about the next employee who's probably even worse than her. Nested at the heart of Ohio, this restaurant chain is a beehive of 5,000 employees. Now that speaks of success. Our main man, aka founder of Buffalo Wings and Rings, Nader Masada, decided to go undercover as Pete, a new recruit to see how things are rolling. And what he found was a complete disaster. Who's to blame here, you might ask? Buddy Boy West, the culprit behind everyone having a hard time. I mean, just take a look at what he says about Pete.
Pete is dressed like a dork. He's got the scumbag gold chain. He seems very soft, like grandma's pancakes. And we all know how soft those are.
Man, Wes is totally the opposite of what a solid employee should be. His cocky vibes and that whole I'm better than everyone attitude was totally messing him up for real. He's not wrong about this one thing, though.
You're gonna need a really strong fire to win this and put up with me.
This dude not only was intimidating, he also had this superiority complex paired with a habit of making inappropriate comments.
You look like a pretty lonely guy. You probably should have some pretty good wrist action.
Did he really say that, or am I just tripping? It's one thing to be cocky, but to make such vile comments? Man, this dude has no boundaries whatsoever. And oh, it doesn't stop there.
You want this floor so clean, you would have sex on it.
On the floor?
Oh, yeah.
That's one way to tell someone to mop. This guy was so over his head that he forgot how to talk to someone without calling him names and making them feel small. The arrogance, I tell ya. You see, Pete was left all alone to handle the order despite being new to the gig, while Wes belted out instructions just once.
I'm gonna task you with this.
All of it?
All of it.
You can count on me.
But Buddy Boy here expected Pete to magically pull everything together. And to make things worse, he made snarky remarks like this.
Well, maybe I'll just have Pete make all your food next time.
I'm sorry, I'll keep trying.
Whatever, man.
But wait, why was Pete apologizing when it was Wes who failed to do his job properly? The urgency, the snarky remarks, and Wes's inability to take things slow was what led to Pete failing to have everything ready. While he was busy picking at Pete's faults, he failed to see his own.
Food? He's cost us money? He's pissed off customers?
I swear to God, this guy here triggered my rage so bad I had to cool off for a sec.
Why don't you go right here? Don't please tell me you know how to use a microwave.
I do.
You might be the biggest D-bag in history.
Clearly, he doesn't have even an ounce of decency. He's all about fear is power, using it to make people respect him and keep them in line. But he's forgetting that fear's only good for so long. Once the staff has had their fill, they'll totally tear him apart for treating them like crap, and I'm not the only one who thinks that. This viewer right here chipped in saying, fear doesn't equal respect. And dudes, amen to that. Pete was clearly upset and couldn't believe Wes was for real, and so he called Red.
Is he just putting an act on?
No, that's him. He has no respect for anybody in that restaurant.
Looks like Nader has had enough. It was now time to take action and show who the real boss is, both literally and ironically.
My name is Nader Masadi, and I'm the president and CEO. I have been undercover for this past week in my own company.
Okay.
Nader confronted Wes not only about being too intimidating, but also about the lewd comments he made occasionally. And boy, was his response revolting.
I'm not their dada. I'm not their guidance counselor. I'm their manager.
Okay.
Even when confronted by his staff members, he remained the pathetic loser refusing to take accountability for his actions. He finally had what's coming for him at the end.
I think I would have a better chance at success if we separate ways.
So I'm gone then.
Ouch, that's gotta sting his ego. Now, Wes was a real pain in the ass, but the next guy, he's on a whole new level of trouble. I'd even go as far as to say he's the definition of it. Now, we all know or have at least heard about Hooters. Sitting in Arkansas, it's considered one of the biggest restaurant chains in the world. And the man behind its success? Well, let's take a moment to meet the boss.
Hi, welcome to Hooters!
He may be the boss, but the real stars of the show are the female employees. Yep, without them, the company would have been on the ground. So, what's really boggling is that this boss acted like a total jerk towards them. So, our big boss takes over the disguise of Scotty, who's there to assist the general manager Jimbo. Now, here's a little glimpse into Jimbo's life.
We're looking at the hair. Is it styled? It looks styled to me.
Okay. She looks like a Hollywood starlet.
Yes.
Right?
Now, I don't know about you, but the way he's talking surely gave me the jitters. And if that wasn't bad enough, he had a lot more to say.
My, those are some non-glamorous nails you have.
Jimbo made it very clear that, we are about the Hooters girl.
With all due respect, the only thing non-glamorous is your face and that stinky mouth of yours. Like seriously, his comments were absolutely disrespectful. But what he does next is just straight up appalling. He knows damn well that the ladies are tired and are just waiting to catch a breather. But this comes at a horrible price.
Maybe we'll do a bean eating contest, all right? Maybe we'll get all the girls, we'll shove their faces down in the beans and have them clean it up.
For real, man. I mean, he's clearly dead in the brain. There's no other way to explain his idiocracy. But hey, we can tell Kobe was super uncomfortable with his behavior, and can you blame him?
Girls are spoiled, man, so they're all prima donnas. It's disheartening.
Not only was it upsetting to Kobe, but also to the girls. Obviously, how else would you expect them to react? But right now, it's Jimbo's world, and here's what happened.
Go! Oh, get some of that. Oh, look. Ooh, doggy.
Simply put, the way the girls were treated were disgusting, if not heartbreaking. They deserve the utmost respect, but I guess Jimbo had no idea what that means. Well, I guess it's time to put Jimbo in his place.
It's Kobe. You've got a manager there in the Dallas market that the way he approached and interacted with the girls, it's really not acceptable behavior.
And when Kobe dropped the truth bomb, Jimbo struggled to remain calm.
I am not Scotty.
Okay.
I'm Kobe Brooks, the president and CEO of Hooters of America.
Ah.
When confronted about his inappropriate behavior, you won't believe what he said.
If I'm too competitive and if I'm too harsh, man, it works.
Buddy, what are you even talking about? Did he even listen to Kobe? He's asking you to apologize to the employees, and you're sitting here spewing out absolute BS? No one cares about your track record, bro, so stop it already. It's the way you treat people that's the problem. Well, unlike the rest of the pricks we talked about today, he at least made an effort.
I get what he says, and yeah, I'll make it happen.
But the question is, does it cut it? What he made his female employees do was absolutely degrading, and I doubt anything he does now can make up for it. Bosses like Kobe and the rest are the reason why we can still have faith in our jobs. So, what were your thoughts? Could things have played out differently? If you think I missed your favorite moment, don't forget to leave a comment below. And if you liked our video, make sure to click the thumbs up icon and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on the latest video. See you in the next one.